low. We all start out at the mall, at our mom and dad shop. We all.
With that, everybody's wanting. I mean, there's more than plenty to. You're going to meet your demand. There's going to be plenty of people that need second, third, fourth, equal.
Yes.
Artists. And see, the other thing is this. Okay, so we've spent the last 25, 30 years, or at least my generation, one's up, filling our skin full of tattoos, things like that, doing everything extra we possibly could for expression somehow, one way or another. We know eventually we run out of skin, and the next form of expression we could possibly have is nails. And it's even better than most things because you can do it on a bi-weekly, monthly basis, you know? I feel like this now, and this now.
When I start to not taking people when they no car no show and stuff like that, okay, I know that they're gonna start talking about me, okay? And I cannot allow people to talk about me, so I have to talk about myself first. And that when I go on Facebook and I make it clear, you know, I make video, I make it clear that if you do a no car no show, I will cancel you in first strike. But if it come out your mouth, then they cannot talk about you. But if you try to hide it, then they can talk about you. Can you believe you start out that you want to be the one that start that out. So I start out the rumor right away on myself before anyone can get their hand on it.
The hands on it.
Because they will get a hand on it. So if you don't want rumor about you or people talk about you, you have to talk about yourself first. And that's what I did. I talk about myself first.
You put your facts out and how you work.
I put myself back out.
Right, that way there's no, straight out of the horse's mouth is what we say around here.
Because people can call you bitchy, okay? It can be bad on you. But if you call yourself bitchy, then there's nothing else people can say, correct?
Correct. I've never looked at you as bitchy. You're just stern.
No, I'm just using the word, you know. Like if you hard to get in, people still can talk about it.
Which is your autistically business.
Yeah, they can talk about.
No emotions in it.
They can talk about you. If you hard to get in, they can make fun of that too. They're like, oh, you were never able to get into him. Huh? But if you start out that, then they cannot talk about whatever you start. Then they can talk about it. They can only start something that you not start yet. If that makes sense.
It does. It does.
Oh, this orange I mixed with the yellow, by the way.
You what, baby?
Start out with yellow.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, these now I touch it so it's sticky. Because if you put no white top coat on it, you should be good, except for my finger is have all the gel on it, so it's sticky. Yes, I apply pigment directly on the white because it's just a design. It's not the whole nail ombre, so it's more forgiving than the whole nails. If I do ombre on the whole nail, I have to put matte on to make sure it's smooth sailing. But this one, it's just a little design. It's just a tiny bit of ombre on the edge. So no need for the effort on that. Just put pigment directly onto the white. Now I'm gonna put some top coat over it, matte top coat, so I can paint this little thing right here. Kisses. Oh yeah, my resort is my favorite too. I love Tim Burton work, by the way. He have a very whimsical mind, very special mind.
Who has a special mind?
Tim Burton.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I always like his mind. It's very similar to mine, except mine is a little more fucked up than his. Okay. Take some metal effect gel. Okay, so now I'm gonna wait for it to cure. And I'm gonna do this. Now I'm still figure out how I'm gonna do this. Because I wanna use some kind of special effect. I'm thinking I'm gonna use black first. I would choose metal effect.
Shit, I know all of us are thinking, well, we would just outline it and then put purple in there. Seems simple till you said some shit like, I'm gonna see how I want to do it. Here we go with technique, boys and girls. Everyone's holding their breath.
For what?
Because, you know.
This is just a little tweak. A
little extra?
Little black tweak.
For the
so easy.
Tweed? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were saying tweak.
You just have to use the right brush. You know, just remember to switch your brush. This is 10 millimeters. When you need 7 millimeter, you have to use that. When you need pointy brush, you have to use that. Like right now, I'm not going to use a 10 millimeter to fill in the rest. I'm going to use a filler brush.
So in your mind, tweed equals texture, basically.
Oh no, tweak, a little tweak, like a tweak where you throw around for your dog to get it. The tweak.
Treat?
A little tweak that your grandma and grandpa used to beat your ass with a tweak.
Twig.
Twig.
All right. Okay.
Tweak.
Fuck.
Tweak. Damn it.
Twig.
Fuck English.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we
I hate English.
finally come up with. Nope, not tweak. That's what I thought. And then I thought it was tweed. We ended up with twig. 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 Oh, fuck, we should have did our spell it right. What do we have a question on that? Can you do a texture effect? Multi-chrome the colors? I think that's what he's possibly doing. Wants to know. Someone wants to know what you use to remove the excess.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. A switch. Man, I see Jean just did some old fucker shit.
What'd she do?
She said switch.
Switch.
Right, which you know, if any of us was gonna get through a traumatic childhood experience when we were growing up past the twig understanding, you know, she just said switch and that just triggered a whole bunch
What
of
is a switch?
A switch is a very thin piece of there. Swat your ass with pretty, you know, the ones that leave a little stain.
My dad said he tried to spank my ass when I was little. And then he said I just make a bunch of weird sexual noise. And then he stopped spanking my ass ever since. So I don't got my ass spanked.
So you weren't a good boy, you were just
I was a naughty boy.
too much of a...
I get away with a lot of things. I think it's because I'm Asian. That's why I get away with a lot of things. No alcohol. I use alcohol, not acetone. Okay.
So basically it's a learning implement tool. That's what they call
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna use white texture effect for this. I wanna make something special, right? I'm gonna use white texture effect. And zoom in.
White.
Remember texture effect because I want it to be non-cell level and texture effect. God, this is such an old bottle too.
Non-self-leveling.
I'm using a filler brush, by the way. That's why it have a little edge right here where I can do this. See that? This is the thing I do. Just paint it sideways.
Oh no, honey. No, my April says she's and her client are laughing. Listen, we got a what would you call that thing at the beginning? A warning thing about a disclaimer.
Disclaimers.
Yeah, do not watch this shit with your. What if we tell you how to screw your client over, and then here you are fucking.
Well, they need to know too. They need to know so they can mentally prepare.
Okay, how about this? We'll just have a code word for everybody, kind of a club, and we'll say poker face right before we're getting ready to say some skeezy, sketchy shit. That way, you have a chance to, do one of the 20-second pauses or something, or at least put the volume down or something and be like,
oops, my phone.
It was like poker face, and you gotta fucking act natural. Quickly.
That's what I do when I raise price on one client at a time. There will be a person that have $250 price, and then the next person will have $200 price. And so that's a little awkward right there. So I will tell them, pay me first and don't say anything to the other girl. Because I haven't talked to her yet.
But that you actually say the dramatic experience, right?
Dramatic experience. And they know.
Oh my God.
They know that you never talk about it. When the other girl come in and doesn't see this girl page, I raised price on her before, so she know. So she give me a look like, like I know it's gonna come. And I give her a look back like, yeah, but you're lucky it's not your turn yet.
Oh God. Poker face.
So this is the engraver that I use because I painted so thin. So now I can go back. Cause you see this right here, this textures. I want that textures.
You want that?
I desire that texture, and I'm gonna have it.
You want to feel it?
I'm going to have that.
You're going to.
Yes.
You see it. You want to feel it.
Yes. And it's fun little line that you can make with the little engravers.
Fun little.
Yeah. See that? Just a little fun little line.
Honey, I think the kids are back in school. Oh, but wait a minute.
Oh, that's been back to school now.
That might be somewhere else. No. I'm talking about kids.
God, I've been out of school for so long. I don't even remember.
Yeah, but we got a teacher, and
we
watch her de-escalate during the summer, and then boom, school time comes, and she's tense.
The education system this year sucked.
The
education for the past couple of years sucked.
I would say you could go back a hell of a lot farther than that. I think, it's an ever-evolving, fucked up kind of system.
What you mean by...
Well, shit, listen, when I went to school, there was 9 planets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now there's billions. So, I mean, really, to me... And here's the thing. Wait for a few more people to get in. See, this is why we should stop, fix the sandwich. Honey, we can't open the refrigerator right now. The dogs are sleeping, okay?
Right.
If we make one food noise, those damn things in their ear and they're sniffing, we ain't got a chance.
I know.
We got the 2 worst sniffing dogs you can imagine. With listening ears.
Thank you, Jean. Now, this grade, I take black texture effect. Black metal effect. And I mix with white metal. There's be more details. Look here, this.
What's so cute? Basking in the moonlight, Jack is. Yes.
Can see on the camera better than going tiny.
The what? When you draw tiny? do you have to talk tiny? What time do we think we're going to be here Wednesday?
Wednesday start at 12
12.
and 6.
High noon. High noon is when we're going to do it.
That's a tiny little jack. The dog. We
Teeny.
have to draw the dog too.
Tiny little Jack. It's absolutely amazing. Wow.
Let's see.
It seems like that should just be easy to draw somehow. You got me wanting to do it.
It is easy. I do it really slow so you can watch all the details of the stroke. Easy way for me is always take screenshot. Cause I can watch all the moment I do something different, I take screenshot of it. So now you have a bunch of screenshot, have all the different moves.
Different moves.
Dogs, nightmare.
Oh, cute. Quit saying DOG. You're going to have them in and thinking we're supposed to, they want something. Oh, zero the dog, they said.
This white metal fake gel, I take it out. Or you can take a white gel polish. You should get white gel polish. You should line it up a little. Let me do the head first, actually. So I take white gel polish. Draw a circle for his head. And then I actually I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna ombre this out.
What? Is there any reason?
I don't know the reason yet.
Okay, okay.
I'm still working on. Let's see. So I'm gonna ombre this out.
Oh, and you got all these people loving you. Tino loves you. He's focused right now, and he loves you all. Wait.
Okay.
I said spoke to. He loves everyone, but that one there. We're not. I'm not saying we don't. He doesn't like you. I'm just saying he doesn't love you. You know. Give it a more ghostly look. Oh no! Is that a dead dog?
Huh?
Is that a dead dog? Is that what we're...
It is.
Oh, no, honey. I thought it was a Halloween costume. Fuck. Hey, dang
But it's a happy dead dog.
it. A happy dead dog.
It's a very happy dead dog.
All right. Okay, I'm guessing. I'm guessing. I'm figuring it's like 6 o'clock in Florida. Because all of a sudden, the girls, they're showing up all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
You know, the one that has that special box with your nails in it.
I know which one you're talking about.
Oh my goodness, All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was the worst movie ever. That's the one that made me stop watching any dog movies anymore. Oh, it was one death after another. Ooh. I mean, why do we put ourselves through sad dog things?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
You don't know?
Of course not.
Do you want
It's the
me
first time I
to-
tried zero. I'm studying him.
Well, I just felt like All Dogs, that's the one where the dogs kept dying, right? That's what I felt like I should have named it. All Dogs Keep Dying. That way you're like, fuck. Because we thought there was going to be some kind of, remember we thought it was going to be a magical dog, possibly an angel dog coming down doing, busting puppies and shit. Next thing we know, boom, it's one death after another. We're like, oh.
I need some mat.
We paid like $6 for that movie. We were invested.
Get some mat out.
Okay, they said, even though you don't know what you're doing, it looks pretty damn good.
I'm thinking this should be like that. For the sheerness of it.
Wait, I might have the wrong movie. What I know for sure is this. It seems to me 95% of the dogs die in their movies. We're no longer, watching any more dog movies at all. Matter of fact, we rarely watch TV. We're kind of zen-like people.
Here this. Alright, let's see. So I need a milky white. This is a matte topic I have. I blend it with just a little white to make a milky white.
Matte top coat. And a little bit of white.
To make a milky white. So I can further blend it. Make it smooth like a baby bottoms.
You say that like you've ever even held a baby.
No.
I remember the first time somebody brought it a kid.
I know. And then hand it to us. Why? Why do you hand me a baby? I want to hold it. But now they insist, the client, oh, hold it, you can, hold it. Like, oh my God. And then one of them give me the look like they're going to puke on me. Oh my Lord.
And then remember that that made you add a new rule to the bottom of the rule list?
Yes.
Which was you don't come in 1 month and or after.
You're pregnant.
Right.
I will not put up with your pregnancy. It's your choice.
Your choice.
You allowed it to happen to you. Your choice.
Your choice.
So 1 month before the parasite coming out,
Parasite.
you gotta keep it at home. Cause I will not put up with your pregnancy. I want nothing to do with it.
No contractions, no screaming, no cramps. No water on the floor.
Mother is not as bad as grandma. Grandma is worse because mother, when they have baby, when they go get the nail done, the baby at home, someone watching them, okay? But grandma is worse because grandma have children that have baby that don't take care of the baby, and grandma have to step up and take care of the baby, and grandma will bring the baby to her nail appointment. That's what grandma would do.
Right, because grandma is the one watching the baby.
Grandma is the one that watching the baby.
Right. And grandma's usually the one that can afford to get her nails done too.
Right. While the mother is hoeing around town.
Whoa, hoeing. I don't know if that's. I thought
Yes.
she was working.
That's why she left it to the grandma.
Yeah, well, there's always variations with the granddaughters doing, We always doubt it all.
I don't pretend either. I doing her now and looking at the baby and have a long sight. If she wants some extra crystal on her nail, that would be a lot of hassle because that's another 10 minutes that the crying little baby is there, and oh my god, they cry. Oh, it's so horrible. It's
right, because what they transpired was it was the last minute, last thing, like we gave a fuck about any of that, and the relationship was breached. The trust, the years of like there should be some kind of acceptance, you know.
I don't accept it.
No.
And a client one day come to me, right? She come to me, and she go, "I have a surprise for you." We're like, "Oh, what's that?" We thought it's food. She bring us. No, she adopted a baby. She just adopted a baby out of nowhere, and she's great for that. I mean, that baby do not in a very bad situation, and she saved that baby, but it's not my baby. I don't want to do
we're trying to save babies.
It's not a surprise. It's not a fucking surprise. That it's not a surprise.
Right, like he was at Walmart.
But she's great. She's a great person for doing that.
Right.
But still, why is it doing here at my appointment?
See if you can. And here's the other thing about being in a scenario like that with a woman who adopted a baby is because she can't flip a tit out and feed it any milk or anything, and then now so that means Dustin's gonna be over here juggling a fucking bottle. No.
Yeah.
No. I don't know about. Sadly enough. And adoption was also a divorce. Is that what way we look at it? What zodiac sign is Tino?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, I don't like that. Fuck. I wish you would told me that earlier.
It's the second strongest sign.
What? The second strong? Oh my god! Wow.
Stronger is Capricorn.
What? Good Lord.
Leo is.
I hate to say it, but your dead dog doesn't look very scary.
Leo is Leo. Okay, now kill this. Capricorn is the strongest sign. Capricorn sign surrounded by money. The Capricorn we know are boss or great entrepreneur. Aries is a firecracker. Aries are fiery. We know a couple of Aries. Woo! No one mess with Aries.
No, people mess with them. It's the reaction.
The reaction they get.
That most people are surprised that they get because they don't understand the dynamics of it.
Taurus is very good friend of Sagittarius. Taurus are, how can we describe Taurus? A little bit of everything.
I don't know many Tauruses.
Stubborn Mindy is Taurus.
Oh, fuck.
Taurus stubborn.
Never mind. How do you explain that?
Taurus have, also is a little red-blooded too, but not raging like Aries. Taurus are milder than Aries.
Mild?
They're crazy too, but...
I say stubborn with a trigger.
Stubborn with the triggers. They have triggers. Taurus have triggers.
I shouldn't say trigger happy.
Taurus.
Happy's nowhere in the trigger.
Yeah. Scorpion, a sex addict.
Whoa, we can't say that. We'll just say addicts of everything. How about that?
Scorpion are the third strongest sign in all the signs, the strongest. Capricorn is all about order. Sagittarius is about balance between orders and chaos. Now, Scorpio are all chaos. They try for power just like us. Capricorn and Sagittarius are the second and the first strongest sign. Now, Scorpio is the number 3, so they are powerful too, but they crazy. Scorpio are we a good friend with Scorpio. We have about 2 Scorpio in our life, and Scorpio are...
Now listen, now we're on the verge of telling people's freaky...
Power hungry.
You know, we can't... Well, that, but yeah, I mean, we can't just say they're all, you know... extra sexual is what we call it, honey. It's extra sexual.
What other creature in here can we draw?
Creature.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Boogeyman. Boogie.
Boogie. Let me say it again. Boogie.
Oh, look at that.
Boogie.
Oh, the green. There's a green one too.
Honey, the dog looks cute. That doesn't look scary.
I'm gonna draw this, but I want this color though, and these textures. So let's see, what color is this? This is a highlight. The color behind this is purples. All right, purple, here we come. So I'm gonna choose some purples.
Who the hell is that creepy ass looking?
It's a boogeyman.
The boogeyman?
Yeah, the boogeyman.
Oh, that wasn't the boogeyman that my parents creeped me out with when I was growing up.
Periwinkles.
Does that thing even look like it lives in a closet?